Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. So Golden State will get the first possession. Pass to Curry. Now Thompson. Back to Curry. And he makes good on the layup.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Now Wall. Pass the bucket. Back to Wall. And here's Hayes. 5 on the clock. Unset. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Here, beyond the arc. Count that one.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Outside, Wall. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Barry. Chamberlain backing down. Thompson left side. No good on the triple. And here are the Wizards now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Wall. Right side, Wall. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Arenas. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Barry. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Mullen with the ball. Good on the triple.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
All with it. And they get it. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Wall. And so Wall nails both of them. On defense, Washington. They trail by 6. Curry with it. Jumper off the screen. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Back to Butler. Can't get it to go. Here's Curry. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
Time call here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And here's Hayes. Pass to Wall. Outside Arenas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with the 3. And the shot is good. The Warriors lead it. Now Curry. 5 points in the game. Pass to Thompson. There's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
Now here's Arenas. Outside Wall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Here's Golden State. Here's Curry. Here's Barry. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. He's got 5.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Back to Arenas. Right side Arenas. Unseld. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Outside Curry. Pass to Mullen. Another 3 for Golden State.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Arenas with it. Now here's Butler. Back to Butler. Here's Arenas. Arenas with the bucket. Here's Golden State now. 10-point lead. Outside Curry. Here's Barry. 11 feet out and he hits it. He has 7. And here comes Wall. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Barry. Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. 5 to shoot. Barry. Second chance shot. Indeed, Chamberlain drops it in.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Right side Arenas. Pass to Wall. Back to Arenas. From deep. Shot denied. Here's Curry. He's got 5. Tips it. Chamberlain down low. And here's Wall. Back to Butler. Pass to Wall. Now Butler. Knocks down the 3 ball.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
They set the pick. Here's Barry. And here is Mullen. Offside Mullen. Barry. Here's Chamberlain. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. He's got 6. And here we go with Gilbert Arenas. He has 5. Now Hayes. Backs him down. The fadeaway. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
Outside Arenas. Now here's Hayes. Outside Wall. Hayes with it. Back to Wall. Now here's Hayes. Puts it up. Now Hayes. The rebound by Mullen. Now here's Curry. There's a screen. Here's Barry. Here's Barry. That's good. He's got 9. Arenas with it. Here's Hayes. Pass to Buck. And here's Hayes. Here's Wall. Off target with his 3. Thompson with it. He's got 5. And yes, sir, that one drops.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Here's Arenas. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Hayes backing down. Outside Butler. Lock at 6. Pass to Arenas. From 13 feet, it goes down. He's got 7.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Pass to Durant. Plenty of space. No luck. Here's Beal. And here is Davis. Left side Davis. And here is Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Durant. Durant with it. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carried his team to the win.
Monroe. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Here's Hardaway. Durant. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Outside, Jamison. Pass to Beal. No good from outside. Here comes Durant. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And down it goes, jamming that one home. Outside, Davis. That's good. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second. Welcome back, everyone, to lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have. Here's Monroe. Hit his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. Now off the inbound. Nice jump shot. Good. He's got 6.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Davis. Lets the 3 fly. Weber pulls it in. Monroe with it. Now Monroe. 3-pointer. Beal's shot is good.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
That's good.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to toss it open. The Warriors making a switch here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now, here's Weber. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Monroe. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. Again, the Wizards good for 2. And the Warriors with possession here. 17 points was their biggest margin. Down low. Guys, if we're going to make a run, no time like the present.
This has not been a pretty picture. I certainly expected a better game than what we've gotten so far.
Here's Beal. And the 3 off target. And so it's Golden State with it. 15-point game. Outside Hardaway. Richmond outside. Richmond left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Jamison. Pass to Weber. Backs him down. And that one's good.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Here's Hardaway. Up off the screen. Misses the layup. Now, here is Monroe. Weber with it. Pass to Beal. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Jamison. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And the Wizards making a change here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's the screen. Now here's Hardaway. Back to Richmond. Richmond left side. And it's good. A difficult situation for Washington. Chenier. And here is Monroe. He's got 8. Misses off the left iron. Outside Durant. Pass to Hardaway. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Monroe. Here's King. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now Monroe. Pass to Weber. Now here is Monroe. The fader. And it's Durant with the rebound. Here's Iguodala. Richmond outside. Pass to Monroe. Durant with the steal. Now here's Richmond. Back to Hardaway. Right side Hardaway. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Here comes Monroe. There's a good screen. Here's King. Back to Monroe. Just 5 on the clock. The Wizards with another miss.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Back to Iguodala. Lets it go from deep. Washington with the rebound. Monroe with it. 8 points for him. Here's King. Pass to Weber. It's off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. Hughes. Just 5 to shoot. Shaneer gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Outside Durant. Pass to Hardaway. And that is good. 5 points in the game.
And maybe above all else, we should really mention just what a fantastic setup man he is. So many of their baskets come as a result of one of his assists.
Off with the layup.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Iguodala outside. Richmond outside. Pass to Hardaway. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Monroe with it. He's got 8. Puts it up from 17. And he connects with the jumper.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Richmond outside. Back to Hardaway. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 7. Here's Washington now. They trail by 18. And here is Monroe. 10 points for him. And there's the rejection. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Durant. And here is Iguodala. Outside Durant. And here is Iguodala. But they'll get another chance. The 3. Warriors the rebound. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And so it's Washington with it. It's an 18-point game. Back to Arenas. Left side Arenas. Here's Butler. And another miss by Washington.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Now here's Mullen. Thompson outside. Chamberlain backing down. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Arenas. He's got 7. Pass to Wall. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
They set the screen. Back to Mullen. From 17 feet out. Fast break. Here they come. Arenas with it. Outside Butler. Pass to Wall. 5 to shoot. Unsell. Unsell. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Now Butler. Now Hayes. Back to Butler. Now Wall. Wall, that's good.
He had to wait for a while, all the way until now. But he's finally got his first three-pointer of the game.
Outside Curry. Right side Curry. Barry. Down with both hands. Now Wall. He's got 9. Now here's Hayes. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Arenas. Poked away. It's stolen by Curry. Thompson outside. Here's Barry. The shot's good from Barry. 12 points for him.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Back to Wall. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Butler. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Curry. And another 3 for Golden State. Here's Wall, and that's not going to go. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. And here are the Wizards now. Outside Butler. The trade. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. He has 6.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Back to Mullen. All alone. Again, Golden State.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now here's Wall. Tries it from the top of the key and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Here's Barry. Pass to Chamberlain. Backs down. Stolen. Arenas with it. Butler with the ball. Shoots. And he drops that one in. He's got 8. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. There's the pick. Pass to Thompson. Here's Barry.
Defensive foul.
And here's Chamberlain. 8 points for him. Clock at 6. That is good. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Arenas. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Minutes gone in this third quarter now. Unsell. Now Hayes. Pass to Butler. Outside Wall. Right side Wall. Can't connect from short range. Here comes Curry. Fires for three. Here's Barrett. Now, here's Chamberlain. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mullen. And there the Warriors now with another bucket.
The second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Here's Wall. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Now Curry. 8 points for him. Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. A shot. Can't hit. Outside Arenas. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Wall. Now here's Curry. Timeout called the Warriors. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Thompson. Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Barrett. Lets it go. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 14. And here's Arenas. 7 points in the game. Outside Wall. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Curry with him. Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. Outside Curry. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Back to Butler. Here's Hayes. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Outside Curry. Launches it. They get it back. Outside Mullen. Just 5 on the clock. Right side Mullen. The second chance effort. And he gets the bucket. 12 points for him. And here's Wall. 13 points in the game. Left side Wall. Pass to Butler. Back to Wall. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. The 3. Unset. A shot's good from Hayes.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Curry. Offline with his 3.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Outside Wall. Left side Wall. Here's Hayes. 6 points for him. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
And the Wizards making a change here. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
Simply need to just stay the course, Kevin. That's it.
It's been a good course so far.
Yep.
Into Will Chamberlain. Lays it up and banks it in. 12 points for him.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
All with it. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. From deep. That's good.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Outside, Wall. Beal. Hayes with it. Pass to Beal. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And the Wizards making a change here. Now Davis. He's got 5. Here's Barry. Back to Davis. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 8.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Jamison. Defended by Mullen. Back to Jamison. And here's Beal. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the bucket. Davis with it. 8 points for him. Fades away. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. And here's Beal. 5 points in the game. There's the pick. Pass to Jamison. And here is Butler. Hayes in the post. Good. 11 points in the game.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Outside, Davis. Right side, Mullen. Davis. Back to Mullen. 5 on the clock. Fader on the way. And another 3 for Golden State.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And here's Beal. Back to Arenas. To the inside. Hayes. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Wizards making a switch here. Here's Golden State. Outside Mullen. Here's Barry. Here's Barry. He's got 14. Right side Davis. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Mullen. He's got 17.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Here's Golden State now. Left side Davis. Left side Davis. Off target from the wing. Here's Arenas. Soft touch off the glass. Now Mullen. He's got 17. Pass to Davis. Now Chamberlain. Outside Davis. 4 on the shot clock. And again, Chris Mullen. 19 points in the game.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Now here's Beal. He's got 5. Outside Jamison. Pass to Beal. Here's the 3. That is good. 8 points for him.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Here's Davis. They set the pick. Here's Barry. Shoots the 3. And Davis gets it to go. Arenas with it. 9 points in the game so far. Butler. Pass to Beal. Back to Butler. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Golden State.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Back to Chamberlain. Defended by Butler. And the call will go against Caron Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. And here is Durant. Got it off in time. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Warriors. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's Iguodala. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Monroe, and he gets it to go. Here's Thompson. Into Wilt Chamberlain, and he gets it to go.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Now Monroe. Goes up on the high post. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, you can sense the urgency with them now. I mean, right here, they're flat in the first half, but they've come out here in the second half with a lot more fire and a lot more intensity. You can see they're driven to get things done.
Here's Iguodala, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Back to Arenas. Pass to Monroe. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's Hardaway, and it's blocked. And Durant comes to help. Back to Arenas. Pass to Monroe. Now Arenas. Fades and shoots. Again, the Wizards good for 2. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Iguodala. They set the pick. Pass to Thompson. Pocket 6. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Wizards making a switch here. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Davis. Banked in off the glass.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Chenier, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now here is Davis. Pass to Thompson. Back to Davis. Now, here's Chamberlain. And that one's good.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Monroe with it. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Shot clock at 5. Unset. And that one's good.
They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. The Wizards making a switch here. Pass to Arenas. Hayes with it. Back to Arenas. Poke loose. Right side, Butler. Buries it from three-point range. And here's Thompson. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Wizards making a change here. Outside, Davis. Here's Barry. From downtown, Klay Thompson, and that's good.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Now here's Hayes. 18 feet out. Hayes with it. Hayes, no good. Here's Mullen. Davis up top. Got a piece of it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Shot's good from Butler.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Here's Davis. Thompson outside. Back to Davis. Here's Barry. Fires the three. And another three for Golden State. And Washington has possession. Now Arenas. Pass to Buck. And Washington again with the bucket.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Here's Davis. Thompson with it. From the baseline. That's blocked. Now here's Arenas. Hayes with it. Hayes with it. Back to Arenas. Right side Arenas. And too long on the shot. Here's Mullen. Here's Davis. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Huge. Back to Arenas. Right side Arenas. It's hauled in by Barry.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Thompson. His three-pointer's off the mark.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Outside Butler. And here's Hayes. Backs in. Fades. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. They set the pick. Here's Davis. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. So it's Washington now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Hayes with it. Puts it up from 12. Here's the break. Pass to Thompson. And he gets it to go. And here's Arenas. Outside Butler. Back to Arenas. Here's Hayes. Now Arenas. Tries to snap the cold streak. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Outside Davis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And that one misses. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. No good on the second free throw. Here's Beal. Pass to Weber. Guarded by Green. The 8-footer. Weber gets the bucket. Now Iguodala. Richmond left side. Richmond left side. And he gets it to go. Now here's Beal. Knocked away. Pass to Jamison. 5 to shoot. And here's Beal. Shoots. Now here's Beal. And Washington again with the bucket. Now here is Davis. Richmond outside. Thurman. That's good. And it's Washington's ball. Beal with it. Now Hayes. Hayes with it. Pass to Beal. Just 5 to shoot. The Warriors pull it in.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Now here's Richmond. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. Here's Beal. They set the pick. Now Hayes. Guarded by Green. And here's Hayes. Pass to Weber. And the layup's good off the glass. Here's Golden State now. Richmond outside. Outside for Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Richmond outside. Takes a 3. Rebound by Jamison. Hughes. Can't get at the ball. So we see the Warriors.
Oh, get it.